Okay, can y'all see the crosshair? I use a crosshair for like reference of camera placement. Oh no, you snitch. Oh my gosh. Alright, but everybody can see the crosshair, right? Fate, how are you, man? Welcome on in. I'm just demonstrating Wesker text for the rest of the night. So in order to do a hug tech, it's all about timing and camera placement. So in order to do a hug tech, all you do is you gotta do the timing and the camera placement. And the way you have to hit it, right? You kind of have to, like, you know, you have to hit it on time when the bound prompt goes away, basically. Right? And before your hand moves down as well. And you see how you kind of have collision right here? Like, you have collision with, you know, or when you feel a bump. Exactly, yeah. Exactly, babe, yes. But yeah, like, you see how, like, I'm getting pushed back as well? That's when you want to also, like, time it really good. But yeah, also when, you know, you do that. Right, let's see. Just like that. There you go. That's how you want to time it, just like that, basically. I do play on 120 FPS, so keep that in mind. Most of you don't play on 120. Like, let's see if I can do it on 60. That's 90, Jake. Oh my god. Or an easier way is to walk parallel to the surface. You could, yeah. Well, there it was on 60 as well. You don't have to look down, but sometimes looking down helps me do it. But you don't have to. It's just kind of like a comfort thing, you know? Something like that, basically. But yeah, that's on 60. Looking down helps too. Yes, absolutely, it does. I remember when you were too scared to even try a hug text. Now you're teaching it. Yeah. Yeah, basically. But yeah, that's how you hug tech. It's all about the timing and camera placement, basically, and, you know, the collision of the object you're doing it on.
I don't know, I like flood points, man. I get sad like picking the incentives.
Probably right here on this box. So the way to do a rebound, basically, you pull up power. You're holding W or forward if you're on controller, right? Basically, what you want to do, hold W, let go of W, and then press A to go left. That's basically what you want to do. When you want to go to the left, you let go of W, you press and hold A, and then you'll go to the left. Right? And if you want to really get fancy with it in order to, you know, catch somebody around here, obviously you just turn your camera just like that. You know what I'm saying? This is the best way that I can describe it, but that's how you want to do it. You basically just, you know, you basically just do that when you want to go left. Now, for the right side, I can do it on a flat wall as well. If you want to do it on the right, it's the same process, but you want to hold D on the keyboard, or you just go right on the stick if you're on controller. Basically like that. And then, yeah. You should be able to go to the right. Again, I'll demonstrate both ways. This one's with A right here. W, and then A. And then you'll just bounce off, basically. Rebound is basically bump logic. I guess so, yeah. I don't know too much about bump logic, but I guess so, yeah. And then if you want to go to the right, let go of W and hold D. But basically, it's all in the mouse or your look stick, basically, to control the camera. Just like that. And then you should be good to go. But that's a rebound. That's the best way I can do it on this map, for sure. You gonna drop this pallet too? No. Oh my god. Nut. Nut.
Yeah. Oh my god, what a tech. Oh my god. Oh, the easiest tech to do. Whoa.
Skinny birds. Skinny birds are fairly interesting. Now this all depends on RNG as well. So basically, let's see if I can I'm going to try and line this up perfectly right here. Basically that. You move in between and bounce off of that, you know? You bounce off all objects, basically, with collision. You learn how to do that one, actually? Okay. Or to do one. That's good. So, yeah, basically, it's just you pinballing off of, like, objects and stuff, you know? Skinny Berts are map dependent. Yes, they can be, and solely based on RNG, depending on, you know, how things are. This right here is what you want to do, basically. You want to, like, line up, you know, the center of everything, and you will bounce off. Just like that. That's how you skinny Bert. That's basically what a skinny Bert is right there. You basically just pinball off of everything if you line up, you know, like the center. A good way to center yourself is to kind of picture like an artist line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how artists like lines up crows? That's basically how you want to do it. That's basically kind of how you want to do it for skinny Berts. Sky Weskers on the other hand, sorry. It all depends on, you know, the hill. I think right here, if you line it up at the edge where, you know, there's like this rock that kind of goes that way, you'll go pretty far, but it all just depends. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, there we go. It all depends. Like right here on this shape, when you see like the L shape of this rock piece right here, you want to make sure you get it right there. That's where you want to do it. But since there's like a bunch of trees in the way and all that stuff, it's just going to depend on how you do it, basically. I'm normally getting a Sky Wesker a lot. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's how you do it for that spot. Usually there's like more spots, like right here, I think. If I'm not mistaken. You probably can do it here as well, but it just depends. But yeah, you should be able to Sky Wesker right here somehow. You have to kind of like collide with that rock that sticks out right there as well. Right about here. Something like that, but it's gonna like knock you back this way. So if water tower wasn't there, it would definitely help out a lot. All I know for Sky Wesker is just, you know, this spot right here for the L-shaped rock that's right here. And then again, like I said, if you collide with this rock and if water tower wasn't there, you should be good to go. I think there actually might be another drop-off right there. That's a little one, basically, is the little dip that goes down into the hill right here. Is another good spot for a little Sky Wesker for distance, basically. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Let me demonstrate Hug Tech one last time over at Shack Door and all that stuff, okay? Again, Shack Door, pretty simple shit. This is a little more, like, you know, timey. With Shack Door, it's going to be a little more tricky, but you kind of want to move your camera as well when you hug tech, like this. Rusty? Oh, my. I'm not rusty, babe, I promise. Yeah, basically like that. You just want to learn the timing, and you want to move your camera as well. If when you go to the left, move your camera this way. You know what I'm saying? Just to the right. But yeah, you basically want to move your camera to the right. That is also another tip that I can give, because then it makes hug techs a little easier. You don't have to do it just like that. You don't have to do it, but it makes it more comfortable. But yeah, it all depends. Like, you can do it for preference. When you're hug teching from this side, you want to do that with the camera. So you're sliding on the ground. Kinda. Basically like that. Find it easier from pallet side. You could do it for pretty much both doorways. You pretty much do it from both doors. But yeah, pallet side just a little bit easier for, you know. With the pallet, you'll launch further. Probably, yeah. See, I'm a little bit slower. But with the pallet, I think you go further. Yeah, okay. You do go much further. You do go much further on the pallet side than you do the non-pallet side. He keeps bumping, yeah. But yeah, all of Shack is hug techable. The doorways, at least, that I know of. Okay. So, hug teching with egg, you get so much more distance, obviously, right? Egg does make a pretty big difference. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, you get more distance with egg, of course. So that's always pretty nice. That's why egg is like probably one of the strongest add-ons in terms of getting like, you know, an extra bit of distance here and there. But now if I were to do it on 90, 90 is apparently the sweet spot, right? You definitely go much further out as well. But yeah, on 60 frames, you should be able to go more further out. There you go. Or it's about the same as 90, you know? It's about the same as 90, which is not bad. It's about the same. And sometimes with egg, when you do like that collision shit that you just do right here, you actually bounce like further out as well. So rebound, same idea, but with egg. You definitely get more distance as well. So that's the best part. You get more distance, and I just don't know why, but egg is actually kind of crazy. But yeah, with egg, you bounce further and all that stuff. So your rebounds are going to be like, you know, spicier with egg. Because egg does make the big difference. See? Like, look at all that coverage that you can get. You can just, like, bounce off the wall and then just, like, boom. Go straight for the pallet. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, you see? It's pretty good. Now, for, like, general instance of explaining, like, egg or something like that, you do get more distance. Like, you see how his hand goes like that, right? Like, it kind of, something like that. So, with egg, right? Check this out. That little, like, hand motion grab that he does, you get, like, an extra foot of distance, I were to say, or a meter. So, you're basically just, you know, it's better than crank, I would say. Like that. You see how you get more distance there? It's great. Like that. Basically, you take, like, a whole giant step forward with egg. It's much better. But skinny birding, you know, same logic here and there. Of course. Okay. So at Shack with egg, it's crazy. You go much further out, which is great. That's what you want. So remember, without egg, I was coming out to only, like, right here or so, basically. So with egg, you can kind of go further out, if I can actually get that. No, actually, it feels kind of the same. Okay. Egg does make a huge difference. It's really good. That's why a lot of people use it. It's fantastic. And then you're able to just do that as well. If you can't get the Huck Tech and you still move out while somebody's running here, you can still catch them off guard. You know? It's great. Or when, like, in 1v1s that I do, when somebody vaults the window, you just do that, basically. You can just do that as well. And the amount of distance you get, you can go wide and go straight in for the corner when somebody vaults the window. It's great. Egg definitely is really good for, like, doing stuff like that, basically. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, basically just like that. But yeah, that's it. There you go. Thank you. I'll get rid of that gladly. Then look back and chase. Yep. Ooh, my. Ooh. 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 Oh, God. Oh, God, bro. I just busted. Oh, my. Ooh. Yep. Okay.
There we go. Alan comp dropped that motherfucker. Yeah.